Hey, so you trying to jump into entrepreneurship by starting a business, but the only thing is you don't know the steps, you don't know what it takes, you don't even know what your first step is, and you don't even know how much money is involved. Well, guess what? That's where I come into play. My name is Jacobe Jones, and I'm starting a whole vlog series called the iLEAP vlog series, where I pretty much take a dive into entrepreneurship with only the research I found, and you learn from my flaws and all, highs and lows, good, bad, and ugly. It is up to you to watch this series and actually implement what you learn from my series to when you trying to start your business, how you can dodge all the mistakes. It's up for you. It's up to you to watch. But hey, I'm putting it out there for y'all. So go ahead and stay tuned if you want.
Finally.
Oh my God.
Wait, let me explain.
It took you long enough.
Just start the video. I know I've been gone for a minute, and I know I'm supposed to be doing a vlog series, and I've been gone while only leaving 2 episodes behind. But needless to say, I hope y'all understand when I say I've been busy. So before we dive into this episode, I'm gonna fill y'all in on what has been happening within these past couple months. Just to let you know what I have been busy with, I'm going to get y'all updated and up to speed before we even jump into the episode. So, of course, where's been getting into play? I've been, of course, focusing on my business. And I'm going to put y'all in and fill y'all in on all the game when that day comes. Am I starting to sweat? And another thing that's been going on with me, so recently I've been doing work around the house as well. And when I say work around the house, I recently just installed a fence. Yeah. Me and my co-workers got together and we installed a fence onto my house, and I went into that thing not knowing what to expect. And when I say that was one of the most physical damn jobs I ever done in a long time, my God, I did not know how much it took. I didn't know it took that much money, even though I saved a lot by not paying someone to do it. I didn't know it'd take that much money. I didn't know it'd take that much time. I didn't know it'd take that much physicality. Because it took a lot. It was a lot going into that fence. And if anyone installed a fence, they understand where I'm coming from. But it is done. That took 2 weeks away from me. I'm just glad that it's over with. That was finished. And yeah. Work around the house was another thing that took me out of the YouTube world. So yeah, that was another one. And the last thing that was keeping me out of doing these episodes was just me pretty much working on myself. That means reading books, just doing a lot of meditation, just thinking about my future goals, jotting them down and planning them out and all that stuff. I did a lot of self-recuperating. Not to say that I've been stressed out, but I just want to make sure that everything's going in the right direction. And I want to make sure I have a plan for that whenever it's time for all of this to take off and set in stone. So yeah. Them was all the things that was keeping me out of doing these videos, but I am back and I will be uploading way more, and I owe y'all at least 2 more episodes right now. But right now, this episode that we're about to go over is on equipment. I know I've got hitting up about the equipment I've been using for this YouTube channel for the longest time, and now it's finally here. It's here to give to you. Alright, the first thing people want to know is the camera. Do y'all like the video of this camera? Man, it's hot in here. Do y'all see the sweat, bro? I don't know why the AC be acting up in this actual room, but anyways, if you like the camera that I'm using, the camera that I'm using is a Canon HF-R800. I got it in a bundle deal off of Amazon. If I still have the link to it, I'll put it in the description below. But it was roughly around like $250. Camera came with not only just the camera itself, but an extra battery, a memory card, a tripod, a handheld bipod, a lot of good things actually, some camera cleaning equipment, a lot. It was a good deal, man. It was a good deal for $250. I would definitely put that in the description below though. The reason why I'm telling you the price that I got this stuff for is because I know that I said I was going to be as transparent as possible when it comes to actually what I spent to get all this stuff into a reality. So this includes my equipment. So I'm telling you these prices just so you know, if ever you want to actually do something like me or something different, just know how much money comes into it, and you can just put it into a checklist with all the stuff that I'm about to tell you, because the stuff adds up. Next is the actual lights that I'm using. Man, it's really freaking hot in this room. So, if you do not know, there's actual lights that are flashing on me if you do not know this. If you wonder why it's so bright around me, I'm actually using a light set that I bought off of Amazon as well. I think all the stuff that I gotten in order to get this stuff going, I've gotten off of Amazon. But I got this off of Amazon as well. It's an actual light box set.
Stupid.
A Fabertech softbox light set. And the size is 20 by 20. I actually got 3 soft boxes that project light. Well, I got 3 soft boxes, but 2 were being used. Matter of fact, I'll show you one of them right now. So this is a softbox light set that I'm using. I actually have 3 of these, like I told you already. The reason why I'm not using this one, that I think it will be too much lighter. Not only that, but this one has a short in it. That's why I got 3, because I emailed Fabertech, told them, hey, they sent me a crappy shorted one, and they just sent me another one for free of charge and all that. I ain't had to pay for nothing. Thank you, Fabertech, by the way. But anyways, yeah, this is what I'm actually using for the lights. I think I paid, I don't want to stare y'all wrong, I think it was roughly 60 to 80 bucks for this. But it's worth it, especially if you're trying to do a YouTube channel and you have crappy lighting in your actual area that you're recording. So yeah, if you want something like this, I will put it in the description below as well. Yeah. Now on to the next piece of equipment that I'm using. So the next piece of equipment that I use is a laptop. That's where I actually do all my editing on. And I'm using a MacBook for that. And it's not my MacBook, it's my girlfriend's MacBook. Cause I got like 3 crappy laptops. I mean, I could fix them if I chose to, but why when I got my girl's laptop that works perfectly fine. So yeah, a MacBook. So lastly, I'm using my girl's laptop to actually make these videos, but what am I actually using to actually make these videos and edit these videos? The software that I'm using to edit these videos is called Lightworks. All you gotta do is Google up Lightworks and you can download it for free. It's a very good actual video edit software. I can tell you right now, I went into Lightworks not knowing how to edit a thing when it comes to videos. The way I've learned is just by YouTubing it. Literally just YouTubing. And you remember, YouTube University in the last episode, right? So that pretty much sums up all this video. That's all the equipment I use to actually get this YouTube channel running. As you can see, if you tallied up from the numbers, it didn't cost that much. But then again, I'm using my girl's laptop, so that kind of knocks off a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's it. That's it. So what to expect next? Well, first, wipe my face off because it's still hot in here. So what to expect next in the next episode is the actual steps. We're finally diving into the steps of actual entrepreneurship, how to start a business. And we're gonna take a dive into that, and what we're gonna do while doing that is see how I have implemented these steps from at least from what I've researched and put them into effect. Alright, so that's what we're going to be doing in the next episode. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I hope y'all can't wait for the next one. But before we close this episode out, the book of the day. Don't think I forgot, and of course I've been reading. The book of the day for this episode is The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. I know some people think he's obnoxious, but he does come with some good facts. Not to mention he's richer than probably anyone who's watching this channel right now. So you might want to take some actual advice from a guy who's got a little bit more money. Anywho, so that's it. And lastly, before I end and close off this episode, remember, if you're trying to do some type of promo or type of joint venture with me, please feel free to reach out in any of my actual social media contacts or my email, because I will put it in the description below, and it's probably going to be somewhere in this video. So don't forget to hit me up, follow, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that. Please give me some feedback. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to get better every day, and y'all have a good one.